Hey everybody, it's episode 6 of my Fat to Fit series, and I got an awesome update for all of you guys. So, my current weight now is 410. So, in total, I have lost another 3 pounds from my original weight, which was 420. So, different things I've done this past week compared to last video is that last week, my sisters and we went to a concert in Tacoma, which I don't know if you guys are K-pop fans or not, but we went to the ATEEZ concert, which was spot on. But one thing I've noticed, especially when vacation and all that, is that it's very, very hard to stay on your calorie deficit, and especially exercising. See, before I went, I promised myself, I'm like, hey, I've been going to the gym every day. I'm going to do that because the hotel has a gym. And sadly, I failed. Because one thing I did realize is that it's super, super easy just to say, well, screw it, I'm on vacation. But that's the one thing I got to work on. So other things I've done this past week is, number one, I have started drinking protein shakes. I asked some of the trainers here at the local gym I go to, and I asked them if they would recommend me doing protein shakes or eating it naturally, like in meat and dairy and all that. And they said, well, a good way to meet my protein goal would be to supplement it with the protein shakes. So that's one thing I've enjoyed. I especially like the whey protein. I like the chocolate one. I have the chocolate and vanilla, but I prefer the chocolate. Other things I've done besides doing the protein is I've still been trying to drink about half a gallon of water still. And I know sometimes you have those cravings, especially I do, for soda and junk food. But one thing I've realized is by limiting myself, well, not really limiting myself, but like allowing myself to have a little bit to indulge, it keeps the cravings away because I get to experience things I used to enjoy. Like, for example, is that most people, when they come to their health, their weight loss journey, is that they're like, hey, I'm gonna go, salads every day. I'm not gonna eat any junk food, no chips, no cookies. But I mean, we're all human. And by allowing yourself to love yourself and also allowing yourself to enjoy those foods, because they're not always healthy, but they are good. And one thing I found out is by allowing myself to have soda, a little bit of junk food, some chips, some cookies, is that I'm more prone to stop binge eating like I used to do. Like with me, I would buy a whole row or whole packet of Oreos, and that would be down. But I realized is that by doing that every day and not exercising or moving around after work or, after waking up, is that's how I got to 420 pounds. But yep, that's the update for this week. I'm sorry I didn't update you guys last week because I was on vacation. But I know for going forward, my goal is to still go to the gym, love myself, and also do this weight loss for myself. I would love to say I'm doing it for other people, but you know what? If I do that, that means what am I even doing it for? But yep, that's the update for this week. I will see you guys next week or the following week, depending on how things go, with another update. And also another update is I'm going to be to start doing more chugging videos. My sister recommended that I don't always have to do the super sugary or the high caloric chuggings. I could always do like protein shake chug or like, I don't know, emergency, like the vitamin C packets, do like a gallon of that. You never know. But yep, that's my plan for going forward. And thank everybody for their support. I appreciate it. And remember to stay happy and healthy and be the best person you can be. Have a good day.